Hello and welcome to today's episode of Money Tips. I'm so excited to come your way to talk to you about how to make money and become financially free. That's very important. And I want to see you live financially free, right? So today I want to talk about three things, basic things that will make you break away from poverty. But before that, I want to tell you the reason why you should even be looking at creating wealth and becoming financially free. Now, let's take for example that you have dependents who are all looking at you and they have hopes in you. You don't have to disappoint them, right? That is one. The second point about why you should even make money is the fact that if you have, say, 3 friends who you have come to meet at a place, and all 3 of your friends are rich, and you probably are the person among them who cannot be compared to them in terms of money, but you have wisdom. Now, when it comes to you being able to contribute your knowledge and your wisdom to the things that they are doing and they're supposed to do, your suggestion may not carry weight. It is not because you don't have wisdom. It is probably because it has no influence, because money goes with influence and you need to go look for it. Let the money start chasing you based on the things that I'm going to talk about. 3 things that that would help you become financially free. But before that, if you are coming here for the first time and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me a favor and smash the subscription button right there and click the bell as well so you get notified on my subsequent videos. Now, straight to the point. The number one ways that would help you become financially free is understanding that the power to create wealth is given by God. He created everything for himself and by himself. All that you can see under the earth and above the earth was created by him and for him. And so if you understand that the power to create wealth is given by God, then you surrender everything about you to him, because when you were created, he knew you, he molded and engineered you into someone great. You understand? So he understands everything about you, your genetic makeup, your DNA, and all that concerns your life. God knows that. When you surrender to him, he is going to make you get to that point where you understand the very principles that you can use to create wealth. That's the first point. The second point is your mindset. Everything that happens under the earth is regulated by the thoughts of man. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. About a greater percentage of your life actually depends on what you think every day. It's a basic thing. Your body is just like a robot. It only responds to what your mind says. Now I can start talking to you without thinking of talking to you. And if I decide not to raise this hand, the hand will go down. That is to say that before you actually make an attempt to do something that would let you create wealth, you have to start thinking of that in your mind. It is the mindset. What are you thinking about creating wealth? What are you thinking about money? What are you thinking about businesses? What are you thinking about salaries? When you see money, what first comes into your mind? Spend it or invest it? Very important, because your mind is actually the beginning of greater things. It is the place that many things happen before it is made manifest for us to see with our eyes. And so for you to be able to become financially free and wealthy, you need to have a different spirit and mindset. The mind that sees everything to be possible, the mind that sees possibility in all difficult situations. That's the only way you can really create wealth and become financially free for that matter. And there is no 2 ways about that. Because whatever that you dream of becoming, the dreams start from the mind. And if you don't get to that point where you understand that that is the basic rule about life and about creating wealth, it becomes so difficult for you. And you really need to come to that understanding that you need to let your mind be tuned to understand that creating wealth is a principle, and you need to obey and follow the principles, and that begins from the mind. How are you thinking right now? You want to live in a big mansion tomorrow. That is not all that there is. But what are you thinking about that big mansion? You want to probably drive in the biggest car and the nicest car you ever would wish to drive. But today, what are you doing? What are the steps you are doing? You are taking into that. It begins from your mind. The third point that I want to talk to you about is value. Value. Nobody comes to give you money if you cannot offer them value. No. Money is used in exchange for something, right? And so you should have something valuable within you that you can offer someone, or you can offer to the world. And out of that, you can create wealth. If you look at all the billionaires, it is because they are able to create, they are able to provide value to you to be able to do what you want to do. And out of that, you pay them sometimes unknowingly for just the value they have created, for the things they have done to make life easy for you. So how are you creating your value? What are you doing to yourself? Are you learning every day? Are you increasing your wisdom? Are you increasing your knowledge? If you are able to grow in learning new things every day, then you now need to get to the point where you can apply wisdom. And so wisdom is the application of the knowledge that you have learned. It is one thing to know and another to really apply that knowledge. If you don't apply it, it is not wisdom. But if you apply that knowledge, that becomes wisdom. So your value is very important in wealth creation. If you don't create value, even if there are miracles that will happen in your life to let you get money, if there is no value, the money will diminish. And becoming wealthy is not actually about physical cash. You understand what I'm saying? Not, let's take for example that you have gone to a particular place and someone practically needs about, let's say, 50 Ghana cedis or approximately $4 to do something for themselves, and you are able to provide that for them. You would see how this person or these people are going to honor you. It is because you have created something for them. And that is some form of influence, and it's one of the main reasons why you should make money anyway. And so the God factor, the mindset, and your value are key things that would help you break away from poverty. It is very important. The last point, which is the bonus point to you actually, is what are you doing with that which is in your hands? You have talent, you have skill, you are able to do something. You are able to craft things, you are able to build things, you are able to form things and make them beautiful. You are able to think thoughts that will really change people's lives. But have you ever found a way to make use of it that you can make money? If you haven't, I want to tell you today that go find a way to creating money out of that which you use and or you have as your talent or your skill. It's very important, it's critical. And so if you get to that point, it becomes easy. You don't have to really start chasing for money. Place some value in yourself. When you have value and you offer things for people, the money will start chasing you. When you get to that level, you understand why it's important that you place value in yourself. And placing value in yourself is making sure you become relevant and stay relevant. That's critical and that's important. And so yes, I love to see you make money. I love to see you become financially free. And I'd like to meet you up there tomorrow. And then you would testify that yes, you are able to take care of a whole lot of dependents, and you're going to be blessed out of that. If you are inspired by this and you haven't subscribed, please do remember again, subscribe down there, and remember to smash the bell so that you would get notified on my subsequent videos. And share as well, drop me your comment, tell me what you want to hear for my next video, and I will be ever glad to come your way. Do remember that you are a champion and you can become rich. See ya and all the best.